so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna
2025
happen.
running goals and 2024 running goals review. Tell me in the comments what your 2025 running goals are, please. I'd really like to hear about it. And let's get into mine. But first, a review of our 2024 running goals. Achieved or not achieved. What did we do? Well, start with a little one, the 10k. 10k, we actually achieved the goal. We ran a 40.56 at the Grey North 10k back in July, which is fantastic. Wanted to get a bit closer to the 40 minutes and even break the 40 minutes eventually, but you know, at some point through the end of the year, but just hasn't worked out with the other races that we've had going on. Pushing for that December marathon, it wasn't practical to try again, but actually managed to get that time down to 40.36, which is actually in the half marathon when we were in Manchester. So flipping over to the half marathon, the goal was to get 130 to 1:30.59 seconds, so somewhere in that range. But as the training was going well for the marathon, and basically everything comes off the back of the marathon. The marathon's a priority. We managed to run a 1:29.45 in Manchester, which was again amazing. The conditions were really good. Couldn't fault it. Probably never get a year as good as that again, I think, in Manchester. We're really happy with the result. And then over to the big one, which is what this challenge is all about, is me running the 3-hour marathon one day. We managed to go for, well, tried to go for 3 hours 10 again. We managed to failed in that in Manchester, which came out as about 3 hours 30, and even in Valencia, after all the training, the perfect setup, the perfect preparation, couldn't fault anything that we did. The only thing I can fault myself for is being a bit naive with the hydration in the race. Trying to limit myself with the hydration, so I didn't need to take a bathroom break. Just caught me out. The weather was too hot in the end. I'd acclimatized too much, got used to the heat too much, didn't feel the heat, but I still sweated a lot and sweated out all my nutrition. That's probably my biggest problem. So yeah, really good race, really good marathons this year, but didn't hit the goals that we set ourselves. Nevertheless, 3 hours 30 twice in 2024, I'd be quite happy with that. The performance in Manchester, the first half of the race was really good. The performance in Valencia was amazing for the first 28k. I've never felt like so running so natural, so easy, so free, so you know, so on pace, having to tell myself to hold back. I could have run, I was running 4:30 per kilometre comfortably and easily. I could have run 4:15 minutes per kilometre, which is sub 3-hour marathon pace, and done that. And if only I'd have got my hydration right, I think I'd have come home with at least a 3:15 in Valencia, if not much closer to 3:10 is kind of where we should have been. But that one will have to live for another day. Isn't it nice down here at Cragside? There's the sun, kind of looks like a sunrise. It's actually a sunset. Beautiful place. One of the few places in the north where we can, in December, where you can actually come and see green trees. You know, it kind of looks like it's all colourful and blossoming, beautifully green. Okay, so that's the review of the 2024 goals. So let's have a look at the 2025 goals. What we're going to do next year. It's always good looking forward. So for 2025, there is really only one goal that I'm aiming for, which is to run 3 hours in the marathon, sub 3 hour. And I'm going to shift all my training that I'm doing over to that. The run up to Barcelona is not really enough time to get the to switch over and do training, although from the training block that we've just got hold of, that I've got for a Christmas present from runjourneyshreve.com, take a look at that. Coupled with other training plans that we've got, I'm going to start implementing some key training sessions. I'm going to do some training sessions specific to sub 3 marathon training, so I'll be running a lot faster to try and help me achieve that goal in either in the mid part or the end of 2025. So that's the marathon. The second one, the half marathon, I'd like to take that down another few minutes, so I'm going to put that down to 1:27, which will be, again, probably the best chance of that doing that is going to be in Manchester. And the 40k has got to be sub 40 anywhere, any place. It might be in a half marathon, might be in a specific race, it might be the Newcastle 10k in January, that'll be our first attempt at that. And that's pretty much it. That's our running goals for 2024 reviewed and our running goals for 2025 set. Tell me in the comments what your 2025 running goals are, please. I'd really like to hear about it. And we'll see you next time. Okay, so running goals for 2025. While running on the hills of Northumberland on my favourite running loop. So 40 minutes in the 10k. See if we can break that 40 minutes in the 10k finally. 1 hour 27 in the half marathon. We'll probably do that down at Manchester in October. Hope we don't do that somewhere else at a half marathon around the country, probably in the UK, but it might be abroad. And the full marathon, I want to run 3 hours in the full marathon. And I'm starting my training for sub 3 hour marathon this year, specifically increasing my training, so all the workouts that I'll do will be aimed at hitting that sub 3 hour marathon pace. Woo! Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in 2025.